What does NZF actually do? Let's go find out. Most of you think we help people doing it tough, but the truth is we exist for something much bigger. We're here to revive one of Islam's forgotten pillars, Zakat. Not just the giving part, but the understanding, the connections, and the communities it's meant to create. These are the people who make sure your Zakat reaches those who have a right to it. Let's begin with the distribution team, where each application is carefully assessed. Can you tell me a little bit more about the type of applications that come through?
Yes, we have a lot of applications coming through, and they could be for housing needs such as rent, bond, shelter, crisis accommodation, utility bills, medical bills, basic needs and essentials.
So is everybody eligible for Zakat?
No, not everyone that applies is going to be eligible for Zakat because they may not qualify under the 8 categories that's outlined in the Quran.
So it sounds like you have policies and procedures in place?
Yes, absolutely. Because Zakat isn't a manor, it's a trust, and we do have to follow policies and procedures.
Can you tell me a little bit more about the type of people that come and ask?
We receive applications from all types of people, and it could be single parents, those escaping domestic violence, new Muslims, homelessness, also people who have just lost their job or have just faced a medical crisis. So it's a whole range of communities, anybody and everybody.
Okay. Yeah. So how is Zakat actually collected? It starts with our marketing team.
So before we talk about collecting Zakat, from a marketing standpoint, there's 3 key messages that we typically want to try and get into the community.
Can you tell me a little bit more about these 3 key messages?
First one is often explaining to people that there's a difference between Zakah being an obligatory charity versus Sadaqah being voluntary. A lot of people will just give charity because they're very generous, mashallah, but they don't realize that Zakah, there's rules around Zakah. It's an obligation. It's a pillar of Islam. So that's number 1. Number 2 is around local Zakah. So people often associate Zakah with poverty, and they're like, yeah, I'm just going to send my Zakah overseas, which isn't incorrect. But very few people actually know that all of the 4 schools of thought, the scholars, encouraged that Zakah should first be prioritized in your local community. So where your Zakah is collected, that's where your Zakah is meant to be distributed. The third one, which is a follow-on from the second one, is then people say, hold on a sec, is there anyone in need in Australia? Like, don't we have Centrelink? Don't we have the government? Surely nobody needs Zakah in Australia. So the third key message is actually showing people where we have sisters who are escaping domestic violence, where we actually have orphans, where we have homeless sisters, we have sisters who are sleeping on park benches who reach out to us. When you speak to the distribution team, they tell us we get an average of 7 cases every single day reaching out for help, and they're all Zakah eligible. And people don't realize that my Zakah needs to go to these people. It's their right. And by not giving it to them and sending it overseas, I'm actually withholding my Zakah from people who rightfully need it. And that's the third key message that we need to get to the community.
At National Zakah Foundation, Zakah is not only a transaction. We want people to understand it is transformative, not only for the giver, but also for the receiver, and in turn the entire community. You belong, you supported, you matter. That is what the pillar of Zakah is designed to do for the community you live in. The pillar of Zakah is part of the 5 pillars. So it has to be present in every community. When we are able to uplift people one at a time, the entire community starts thriving. Then the entire humanity starts thriving. This is the power and the beauty of the pillar of Zakah.
So there you have it. NZF isn't just about collection and support. It's about revival. Reviving a pillar that protects, empowers and connects us all. It's through your Zakat that we can build a structured community.